and then I decided to go with Fluff.
The brave man.
Uh-huh.
Also, I remembered I was telling you about like things they censored in the 4Kids version of Sonic X. One of them. So you've never seen it at all, not even clips, right?
I'm pretty sure I have, but not. I mean, maybe clips, but not like full episodes.
Okay. Do you know the scene of like there's this female cop person army thing that that puts handcuffs on Rouge? Do you know the Japanese version of that scene?
No.
So in the English version, Rouge says to the police girl, you're pretty tough for an old lady. The Japanese version has her literally saying to her, "So you like S&D, right?"
Amazing.
So they no, S&M, sorry. S&M, I thought it was D for a second. Yeah, so she basically called her out of being of liking that play.
Women masochism. Amazing.
Yes. Oh my god, the Japanese version of Sonic X is so weird, but at the same time, that's just anime in general.
Here, I sent you a meme.
What did you... Hang on. Sonic X season... Oh god, I don't remember the seasons. It's been like forever since I've seen this show. I mean, I've seen like clips again and everything, and like I went to look at the censorships and stuff, but I don't know the seasons because they have seasons, but then they also have sagas to reference the games. Like they have like Chaos Saga, they have Shadow Saga, all to reference Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
So literally just Dragon Ball, but with Sonic?
Yeah, but it's to reference the game. And then sometimes it's like doesn't make sense because the stories is very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was something that I thought was really funny.
Nice.
And also Kirby is trending for some reason. I just like to look at Twitter trending at this point for comedy. Also, Purple was in the chat and I completely ignored them. Hi, Purple.
Oh yeah, I need to launch the chat. I'm an idiot.
How's your day been? Because mine has been, awful,
I know.
So I tweeted this, but I didn't go into detail. I just made a reference to it because it's what I said to Paul at the time. I woke up, what was it, like 3 a.m.?
Dumb Dog's playing Stardew Valley. Nice.
Oh.
Time to abandon your stream and go watch Dumb Dog.
Wow, as after you planned this.
I know.
But anyway, Purple, I was just sleeping like 1 or 3 a.m. and then like I was dreaming something. I don't remember what it was, but then it changed to like if I was dreaming like if there was a flowing river, but it was warm and everything, and it was running really fast. And I don't know what made me think that, but that instantly woke me up, and then I realized what's going on. I saw your Discord message. Yeah, so that. I mean, it was just a little thing that woke me up that probably I just felt, and it made me think of something like that. But then also going back to sleep was pain because at first I didn't want to just immediately go to sleep because I don't want it to happen again or something like that. And you know, I just woke up, so the motivation to sleep wasn't there. So I went to the computer and started working on the stuff going down with the task we were given.
So
because
like last stream, one of us is really tired, but it's not me this time.
It's just one day though. You spent like a lot of time.
Okay. Granted, I go to sleep at 5 in the morning every night. I sleep for approximately 7 to 8 hours. So
Fair.
I get a good enough amount of sleep. I just don't sleep in a normal way. Also,
That's fair.
hi Shocks. It's nice to see you.
Okay, fair. But yeah, I woke up and like yeah, and was talking to Paul because he was still up, and then started to do some work before I fell back to sleep. I mean, I still got work done, so it's not terribly bad. And I also have some drawings like processed done. I'm gonna finish hopefully that. I sent
Show.
it. Oh, Purple's gonna send you. I'm guessing it's gonna be Rabbit. Send it to me too, so I'm not out of the loop. I'm the streamer here.
Oh yeah. I gave Purple permission to use to use that picture of mine as an emote.
How'd you make it into an emote? Oh wait, you okay? It's his emote. Never mind.
Yeah, because I know that a lot of people love that picture, and
It is a good picture.
I know. I mean, like it couldn't be more perfect, and like I didn't mean for it to be so good, but it is. And it's
I would have loved to make it into a. Actually, wait. This thing like my third emote slot. I want to make it into a heart emote, a heart and hug emote. But at the same time, I would love a different like if instead it was Paris Fumo and instead of red eyes, it's green eyes.
I mean, that's not hard to make.
But it's like.
I mean, it wouldn't be my picture originally because I don't own one because they don't exist.
And like,
But I mean,
Paris doesn't exist in general. Paris just doesn't exist at all. She's fake.
yeah. What do you mean? I didn't even realize what you were saying, and I just was like, yeah. Wait.
Paris just doesn't exist in Toho. It was all imagination. Never happened.
Are you gonna like screen share the game for me, or like?
Oh yeah. Let's get started on that. So last time we were playing, once I get everything set up and switched.
Yes.
Which means turning off the music. Okay, so last time, let me switch the stream before I forget. I swear to God, if I were to forget again, I would have been very mad. Last time, we were in Joke's End, and we are going to lower the volume because that's a little too loud for me. But yeah, we're finishing up Joke's End, and then also, check this out. The game slowed down on command. I'm a magician. No, so I kind of fixed some problems. So now opening the map doesn't make the sound into garbage, but the game still slows down a bit, and I couldn't fix that part. So at the very least, that's fine. That still worries me for the final boss, though, because again, that's a 3D model if anyone's played the remake, and I don't know if I'm willing to play the final boss entirely in slow motion. But yes, it's also Fluff Edition.
Yeah, by the way, you of all people, Purple, would appreciate this. So Cody always asks me to give him like to give him a verb or an adjective or whatever, to add to like the addition thing. And I was looking at a picture of Ryson's butt, and I saw her tail, and I was like, yeah, Fluff, sure, that works. You can really tell that my thought process is streamlined, can't you?
Fluff Edition. Also, sorry about this. I wanted to check something really quick because for some reason, super jumping actually made the game lag for some reason. Oh, that's actually consistent. What the heck? I know. No. That's on purpose. That's on purpose. I'm just checking something because something was not working as the way I wanted to. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. This time I actually know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's head out. So Paul, how was your day today? Because I haven't gotten to that, and maybe that you will bring some interesting ideas with that.
Yeah, about as interesting as it gets, and basically I did nothing.
Oops.
Nice job, you missed entirely.
Shush.
Jump, hammer, hammer.
It's not as easy. Oh, But I don't think I can get it from here then.
I mean, my day, I didn't really do anything. I mean, I went to bed earlier because, you know, my dad's making me do that. Yeah, I woke up at like 12:30. And I was, oh, that's good.
Yep, that is very.
Maybe it's better the way that you left it.
The problem is I don't know how.
Oh. I mean,
Well, actually, hang on. I could put it back into default. Yeah, I can put it back into default. Give me a sec.
But
I'll lower the volume down a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I did basically nothing today. I sat in bed for a few hours. I replaced a few light bulbs in some light fixtures around the house. And then I ate dinner. My dad made something in the crock pot. I forgot what the hell it was, but it was some steak or something. And this happened like minutes ago, so you would assume I'd remember, but I don't.
Yeah, my memory loss is rubbing off of you.
No, it's always this bad.
Yeah.
But
oh, you know what? That's probably why. Sorry, I'm still looking at the settings and everything. I know I probably should have spent more time on this, but hey, what you gonna do, right?
The only note, really, the same enemy.
Yeah, no, I wanted to fight him. It's just that I wanted to test out if the battle intro was working properly. But okay, we're not dealing with any lag now. Never mind, I take it back. We'll deal with this. Fine, I don't care.
I swear to God, you should just not talk, because every time you talk, you get proven wrong. It's so funny.
Fix this.
That's so funny. Just... Oh my God.
I'll fix this, I'll fix this, I'll fix this, I'll fix this.
Every time. Like, it's not even like it's inconsistent. It's just like every time that you say, oh, everything's fine, something is immediately not right. Like, how is that even possible? How do you have such luck?
It's not luck. It's literally just, hey, I'm gonna jinx myself. Why? Because I feel like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I know the scene is not back where it is. I'm just making sure this is working just fine, and I think it is now. I swear to God, I know I jinxed myself there again, but whatever, I don't care.
You kill me.
Oh, speaking of which, we just learned a new advanced move for Cyclone Bros.
Ow. Good.
Super Cyclone.
Yeah. Nice. Otherwise, I haven't really done much today. I played a bit
right, I forgot about that.
And that's about it.
Let's wait. No. Which one hits all of them again? This one. All right, but I spent like while waiting for Paul to be able to stream. I was just testing to make sure if I could figure out a way to make this work. Oh God, Luigi's at 1 HP. Okay, what's this move? Press B, Luigi swings, Mario become Mini Mario, and then press A, of course. You can attack enemy several times. During the attack, you can change the foe you're attacking. Ooh. I like that.
I will be right back. I have to get rid of a bowl.
In the super version, an additional attack can be made in the end. So then A and then B. Okay. A, there we go. Yeah, that's a classic move right there. So yeah, that was basically the day so far. In the mess life that is... Oh my God, I just wish things would work for once. But then again, I guess it is my fault for not getting the best PC of all. Which, you know what, I'm fine with. that was enough money as it is to get it at least this far. I'm perfectly content for not getting it perfect. I mean, like, it's just TF2 and Titanfall and a whole bunch of other games work just as fine. I'm okay with just dealing with this and some of these little issues, you know? God knows I could barely run Minecraft for like 15 frames per second in the other computers. And actually, speaking of which, one of the computers I have was borrowed from like a program I had in high school. Like he was just giving them away, very low end computers, and I feel bad for that guy because lots of bad things just happened to him. Like, yeah, he was getting rid of like all his computers, so he was like fine and everything. But then like one time, he always had this tablet on him that kind of keeps tracks of everything and all that. It was a really good tablet, and someday someone just stole it from him. And what's even stranger is that the guy who brought, like, he's like, okay, just bring it back, won't be mad, you know, anything's fine, I just want it back, not gonna do anything, it's fine. So then, like, I think a few days later, he told us an update how he got his tablet back, but it was still really weird how it happened. Like, he had his some kid just comes in and drops the tablet, and the kid wasn't even in his class. So it was like, I don't know who he is and how he had that, but sure, whatever.
What are you talking about? I'm back now.
There was a teacher in my high school that was part of the tech class that had his tablet stolen, and the guy who brought it back was like not even in the class. So it was like, how did he even end up with it, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Dude, we have fucking bananas downstairs.
Yeah,
they're huge. Like, why is this such a big ass? Like, it's so much bigger than my hand.
You're making a very obvious joke here that I can make, but I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not making a joke. You're the one talking about it. You know that bunnies like bananas? They love bananas. Bananas and apples are two of their favorite foods.
You said that was like their favorite treat, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't feed a bunny a ton of bananas and apples, but well, like last night I had like a Honeycrisp apple and I like gave them. I gave some slices to Bean.
It's obviously a Donkey Kong 64 joke.
Yeah, be quiet. It definitely is.
Nice.
Oh, I thought it was Cody that said that, and then I looked at chat and I saw Purple said that.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. I should have made it clear that it was Purple that said it.
No, it's fine. I'm usually paying attention to the chat, but this banana is fucking massive. I'm gonna eat it. Actually, no, I'm not, because I just ate dinner. What the fuck am I thinking? I'm not gonna be able to eat an entire big ass banana.
Dude, I want massive bananas too. Don't we all want massive bananas, Purple? Really?
I was gonna fucking say something, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna give him any more opportunities for a joke. But you know what? I'll say it anyway. It's not very thick, but it's very long.
Would you prefer thickness or length?
I don't like that kind of thing.
So. I thought you were gonna say, I don't like that question.
I don't like it either, but I'm also straight.
Well, with enough water, noodles can become wet.
No, I do. Listen, Cody, shut up, and also Purple. No, I do like bananas, but.
What's the purpose of here?
Well.
I'm kind of excited to finish this game, but in the other way. Like, in one hand, yeah, it would be nice to finally finish Superstar Saga, but also, I'm just kind of excited to play Partners in Time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that, it's definitely, I've said it before that it's not the best game in the world, obviously, but at the same time, it's like, I just really want to Like it's a really fun game still.
P&T, baby.
P&T, partners in crime.
No.
Hey, that's what it says. That's what it says in the.
Yes, I know. You told me the story. I know. I'm just gonna make fun of you for it anyway because I can.
All right. Hi, Cachio. I don't get the hate for that game. I still like it. The hate for the game is just it's not as polished as Bowser's Inside Story and Superstar Saga. Like the theme is a bit weird, is a bit off. The gameplay as well is also kind of off. But other than that, it's a really well game. I might as well get rid of you guys. Did you played all of them, right?
Yes. Well, not all of them. Besides Paper Jam, all of them. Yes.
Okay. Oh shoot, that was too early. But you know what? I killed him anyway, so I'm okay.
Yeah, well, it worked. Yeah.
It's kind of gross
like
and dark,
the
but that's
shrooms.
interesting
Yeah.
about Partners in Time.
Okay, but can I say though is that I like the shrooms. I like them.
Yes.
I think they're bad.
I wish there was more kinds of shrooms, because one of my favorite shroom enemies is the Elder and the Elder shroom, because it's basically Toadsworth, and it's also you because it carries like a baby shroom and it uses that to attack you, and it's amazing. It's like a mirror enemy.
Mhm.
How was your day, Paul? Well, my day's been interesting. I still got lots of work done still, like with sprite and drawings. So if I do nothing for the rest of the day, I'm not hurting for much, but it was still awful to wake up with a blood nose. That woke me up.
Yeah. It could have been worse though.
Yeah, definitely could have. All I want from Nintendo is to bring back something from any of the RPG games. I don't even care.
I haven't done anything today, Kachito. I played like 2 hours of No Man's Sky, and that's about as much as I did.
I keep telling you to work on something, even for like an hour. Or no, not an hour. 5 minutes.
Well, remember, it's not like I'm fucking not giving a shit. It's just that like it's like I don't really have a lot that I'm doing currently. So like, I mean, I'm just trying to, and plus I really don't work well during the day. I'm just a lot better at night.
Whatever works then.
Yeah.
We can figure out something to fix your need.
I need Bunny. We all know this.
Then just have Bunny and then work with Bunny. Become the Bunny.
Where's my Fumo? Well, there's my Cotton Fumo, but where's my Rice and Fumo? There she is. My child.
Juromiya, Rishia, and Komachi. Nice. Those are good ones. Kochamachi is... Komachi is...
Big titty.
Yeah. What was the point of that?
Do you think that Ryson would like her ears to be rubbed? I think she would.
She's a bunny. Unless... Aren't bunnies' ears super sensitive, though?
Well, yeah, but like, you can be gentle with their ears. It's not that hard.
Oops. Oh. She is friend-shaped. She just doesn't... It's not that she just has big titties. It's that she's friend-shaped. You know, everyone knows that round is the shape of a friend. Or is it more teardropped? Is the shape of a friend. Anyway, here we meet a tea party, apparently. You're the first people ever to climb all the way up here. Cool. You're pretty darn determined. Let me reward you with a little something, okay? You'll just stand there, have a seat, and relax for a bit. I'm inviting one of my pals over today. They're all good people, but I'm only inviting one today. Who would you like to invite? Which would you pick, Paul? You're the guest here.
I mean, why does it? It doesn't matter.
Pick one.
Chuck Lisa.
Okay, but seriously, her character is probably super great to have a buddy. A lot of Tohos are if they're not trying to murder you.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, like, Ryson is definitely a friend.
Bryson is more like marriage friend. At
Okay,
least for
she's
you,
like-
Paul.
Well, yeah, of course I would marry her, but I mean,
Jajora. So this fight is interesting. I don't remember it. Paul, give us tips because I don't know. I don't remember this boss.
give me a fucking second just to remember.
Oh shoot, she's counterattacking. Oh shoot. Alright, we're gonna... That's not gonna affect her because she's flying. But we'll try anyway. Oh, okay. Maybe thunder is not... No. Okay, thunder is not a good thing. That killed. Wow, Jesus Christ. Cody, why was the emote switch? Oh, because I thought a lot of people wanted the Owu more than the kiss for the first slot. Yeah, supers. I'm not hurting for these. And the heavy G really does. Oh Jesus! How do you dodge that? She's in the air. You would think it wouldn't hit her. Paul, I asked for some tips. Okay, that's your fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it can hit her again. Yeah. Browse the wrong button. Damn it. Okay, if I just attack her, it's fine. Okay. Ah, damn it! Too late. Times for those nuts. I'm not doing so hot. Oh god, I'm really not doing so hot. Oh, thank god. Oh no, I didn't pull it off because of slowdown, or because Luigi was slowed down. Damn it. Heavy G is... is it weird that like Heavy G only appears in this game? I kind of wish it came out in other games for like status effects and stuff. Though it might also be seen as annoying. Because really... What?
You think?
Oh, I guess, but like it's a status effect that actually does something. There we go.
I mean...
like, think about it. Like, what are the status effects you get in Partners in Time and Bowser Inside Stories that actually matter?
Dude, I haven't even, like, I haven't played those games in so long, dude.
Exactly. Because you only either have Trip, Fire, Poison, and, like, that's it. I think. That I remember. If there's some super special, like, thing, I don't remember at all. I'll do super. Ah, damn it! I didn't get that much. The one in Bowser's Inside Story that like I missed that. The one in Bowser's Inside Story that really affects you a lot is actually Rage for Bowser. Yeah, that killed him. What?
Did you know there's only 9 warp pipes in the original game, whereas there's 13 in the remake?
I kind of feel glad for that.
I did not know that.
I jumped! Oh well. At least it didn't kill him. I can just heal. What areas did they add for you to pipe through?
I don't know. Not helpful.
Hang on. I'm neglecting an item that we have.
Neat.
There we go. With her gone, fire might be weak, but we'll do this one instead. Yeah, it is critical. Okay, that's good to know. So for you, Luigi, you're gonna use Cyclone again. I don't know why I messed that up. But she's mad, so we're getting close to the end. Ah, damn, I can't look at that one timing that I can't get right. Nice, okay. I kind of find her design kind of bland if you look at it closely. It's like, yeah, you have the hair, but like, I don't get the rest of the body. If you know, like, what I'm getting at. You understand, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Now, if unless Joy return. Oh no, she doesn't return. Okay, so then let's actually do the Cyclone Bros correctly this time. Hi, player. I'm kind of winning.
Yeah.
Poorly, but I'm winning. Alright, she's back. Please go for Mario. Thank you. I'm out of special.
Did you know?
Yes.
Okay, so depending on her makeup, she's healed with Firebrand. So Thunderbrand is effective when she has makeup, and healed with Thunderhand. When she does not. So you have to know when she has makeup on and when she doesn't.
That makes sense. Yeah, let's do this. Go, Ouija. That's a classic clip right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get rid of you. I kind of prefer if it was like weak to fire instead, because then like that's a lot more damage than thunder. But hey, you know, can't have everything. Actually, let's give... it's Mario's turn. Let's give Luigi some syrup. The other, like, kind of hate for Partners in Time mostly revolves around, like, the items. Instead of SP, you have items. Have you ever seen the beta of that game?
No.
Oh, man, it's, like, one of the most interesting betas of, like, all the Mario and Luigi games. Just... it was such a different... not, like, a different kind of game, but, like, the system was different. Like, you would have items specifically for two bros or 4 bros. How dare you? Yes, we murdered your friend. And because of that, we're now uncool. Sorry, Paul, I'm out of the cool kids club.
You've already been out of the cool kids club.
Okay, you don't have to look at that far. Paul is now not allowed on the stream.
Okay. You act like this affects me.
It will. I know, because every single time I streamed this game, you were mad that I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
So I know it's going to affect you.
Yeah, I know, but you're not actually going to do it because I love you, so...
But yes, that is, so, like, the original Partners in Time had 2 man attacks and 4 man attacks. So instead of using all specials, you can only use some specials with the babies or the bros on their own. And then, Paul, do you like the shell special? You know, you kick it back and forth and everything. Very simple.
Yeah.
Imagine doing that but instead using the hammer.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. That was originally a special. Instead of jumping, you can just use the hammer. Oh man, I'm glad that didn't come to be. Also, I can see through your pathetic designs, you ugly thing. That was a fake Beanstar. Now you give me the real one. Why were we carrying the real Beanstar when we had the fake Beanstar? I mean, he's pretty right in calling us out there, but it's just fucking dumb. Then again, this game doesn't do logic that well anyway.
No.
But because of this, we're gonna get the best scene in the game. I just love that movement. I know the Game Boy Advance probably has, like, everyone says the Game Boy Advance has better sprites and everything for how stretchy and it is and everything, but it's still funny. And yes, this is the time, the thing that birthed the entire idea of the future Luigi. Here we go. Oh, great Violetta, at last we have the Beanstar. I am joyful. You have done well. Seeing through their fake Beanstar ruse and ruining their plan was brilliant. What's that? Do you need something? Are you finally admitting defeat? No, what are you saying? You want us to return Peach? Oh, I have to laugh. We would never release Peach to scheming liars like you two. You reap the beans you sow, fools. Now go meet your doom. So something's wrong here. I mean, they already wore Peach dress in some of the old comics, but that's like something you have to actually go and find out. This is like in a mainline game, both in Japanese and in English. The company that made this was in English. The Princess Peach you captured is an imposter. We expected this to happen, so we prepared an imposter. You fell into our trap. And just as stupid as we were into carrying the real Beanstar, they're just as stupid as to believing that little trick. Rip that studio though. It's Nintendo not letting the company do much. Just like they're not letting what's the company doing Luigi's Mansion? Next level studios. They used to do like Punch Out and they wanted to do, I think they wanted to do a new Metroid. I always believed he would save me. And Mario gets all the reward and Luigi gets stuck with the punishment. That is the life of Luigi. This looks way better in the 3DS than it did in the original. At last, we have both Princess Peach and the Beanstar. I still have rage over that fake Princess Peach. They're a slick bunch, huh? And you, Princess Peach, you're a sly one too. I love how she laughs with them, or he laughs with them. By the way, Princess, why are you covering your mouth with your hands? Did you hide something? Yes, it's next level game. Sorry, I thought it was studios.
Perhaps the nose of Luigi. The nose of Luigi.
Did you see that? Yes. Mustache. Fawful. Yes. Fire it at will. The girl of your dream is Luigi from Superstar Saga.
No. I'll do mine. What's mine? Let's figure this out.
It probably doesn't have oh, right, he has little, like...
Yeah, well, I guess that works.
Petroli from Toe. You know, knowing Aya, I know exactly why that's there.
Uh-huh. Petroli is a very good girl. I mean, cause you know I like long purple hair, so I mean.
I guess she works.
Yeah,
Does Aya have raisin in her? Cause then you can keep saying waifu as many times until you get raisin.
that would be funny. Nice.
I roleplay Petroli in Stardew Valley.
I like to think that she would play a game like that.
Well, she is sometimes a need in some of the... No, wait, but... well, then again, I read a lot of the Life of Maid comics, and so I love the joke that she plays a game called Staff Art Online with Moku and Kaguya. Hatsune Miku, that's a common one. That manga series is great. I'm surprised he's still doing comics, and I'm so happy he did one Helltaker, and then also again, but with the Toho cast.
Suguri from Suguri, very good.
So oh, great! I exactly know where she's from. Thanks, Aya.
How long do you think it would take me to get Ryzen as a waifu?
that depends if whether or not Ryzen is in Aya's directory.
Well, Shoxy said that she probably is. So I mean,
well, keep rolling until you make it. Oops.
God, I don't want to spam the chat though.
Do I look like I care if you spam the chat?
Well, no, but Karen Cujo from King fucking Karen. Really? From King Moza? Are you insane?
We recovered the Beanstar, by the way.
Lolly? What?
Oh, that's a lolly? You got my attention.
No. I did.
How could this not only happen once, but twice? We chase them now. No, instead we go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom? Why did he act like he was scared when the sprite was clearly laughing?
Shouldn't Mayamaru bowl child?
Yeah, well, she's technically pocket-sized waifu, yeah. She's small. Excellent work, Mario bro. Is the Beanstar safe? And just because the world hates Luigi.
Beyond.
Oh wait, that's the girl with the song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Hell
I
yeah.
wonder if Master Luigi will land here in a splendid fashion. Well, in a fashion, but not splendid.
I'll get it eventually. Homura? Oh god, no. Oh no.
Luigi's dead.
Yes, Madoka Magica, an anime that does not go wrong at all.
And an anime where everything goes wrong.
Big bloodshed.
What?
Cute girls, magic, bloodshed.
Yeah. Just what everyone wants. Say, where's Luigi? Mikuro Asahina. She is definitely wife, but I kind of prefer Haruhi.
Well, yeah, of course you do, because you're... I don't know. I guess I can't really match that with any of your personality traits.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like Yuki, but she's She's too shy for her own good. At least in the alternate dimension. In the actual anime, no.
That's a good one.
Haruhi is just chaos. It's just entire chaos. I got the rock girl. She rocks.
Thank you, Aya. Very cool.
La, 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 we're back in the, and we're back in the desert. Is basically what I want to say. Yeah, save. I don't want to accidentally cause a crash.
Blaze from Streets of Rage.
That's an interesting one.
Is this just gonna be the entire stream? If me just see if you can get Ryson.
I mean, if you have a Twitch account, right?
What do you think I'm doing? How would I not have a Twitch account?
Hey, you never know. I'm
literally typing in the chat right now.
Hey, you never know. Anyway, guess who's here?
Draco.
Tell Cher to add random abominations to the waifu chat. Ask him to add Raisin so that Paul can finally stop saying waifu.
Dude, Draco from Puyo Puyo. I know a friend who would be very jealous of that answer.
Send them a picture of that, saying like, "Hey, look what I got." What I meant by that is you can have you can invite Aya into your channel and then just keep waifuing keep exclamation point waifuing in your own chat that has nothing going on.
That is true.
I wonder if
I got that totally, so I'm happy with that, honestly.
I guess so. But also I wonder if you keep saying if you keep doing waifu, if it will actually make
why don't we just like program it so that whenever I do it, it only ever says rice?
I don't know. That might cause
funny.
Aya to crash even more.
I doubt that.
No, she crashes often.
Does she? I haven't seen her crash once.
Well, that's because you're only seeing it in my chat. There are some times she doesn't actually appear in chat for a while. And then also in Chair server where she dies all the time and he has to constantly go restart her. Yeah. A Girl of Your Dreams is from Lobotomy Corporation. I need to go turn on the lights. It's getting dark. I don't know why I don't do this in the beginning. Oh wait, you like Notori?
Yeah, I do. Well, except I didn't get Notori. It was Kachito, but yes, it's still good.
You know, despite that though, Paul's favorite is actually Suwaku.
What?
You said you really like Suwaku.
Yeah, but not fucking. She's not my favorite.
But like, she is. I've shown you pictures, and you're like, I want to fuck Suwaku.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you really going as far to say that my actual favorite character is not Raisen, but Suwako?
Yes.
Even though I literally never shut the fuck up about Raisen. Never. Like, we're not friends anymore. You clearly don't know me good enough.
I know you a lot. You can only have one waifu, you all.
I know this, and Raisen is that. I like Suwako, but Raisen is my one and only true love.
Speaking of which,
no.
Speaking of true love.
Oh, fuck my life.
When must they be here? Why can't we be alone, darling? Speaking of the language of love.
Jesus.
Who are you calling darling? Now is not the time to be doing this, see? This,
Damn.
Oh boy, this... Call me Birdie.
Birdie.
I don't care about names, see?
But yes, Raisen is my one true love.
I don't care what kind of power it is. Any kind will do. The power of love is terrible. The power of guns and violence. That's where the money's at.
Hell yeah, I like guns.
No way, it's swords and violence. Damn. I haven't watched Sword Art Abridged in a long while.
Guns are my favorite.
Oh, because Raisin has guns.
Yes. But also, I just like guns.
I guess so. Me, I don't know. I kind of want to find something that's more unique. Like you have guns and then you have swords. It's like, what's in the middle? What more creative can?
Halberds.
What are those again? Oh wait, those are the long stick things.
One of them, yes. There's a lot of different kinds.
But it's still kind of like a sword or a staff kind of deal, you know?
Well, there's
she shoots bombs.
Weapons like that. There's like naginatas. There's fucking spears in general. There's, you know, all kinds of pole arms.
Papa would definitely strike his wife. Notifications. I loved. Oh right, the notifications never came up for streaming. I might need to get a new bot.
Cody, should I just like tag you every time Cody starts streaming, or like, or well, at least when I'm here, at least.
I assume the stream really did that on its own, or like the channel itself would gain warning because it would be annoying to just be pinged all the time. Oh shoot! I didn't expect that. You guys like for?
Cody, I'm gonna have to ask you to be fucking quiet.
Oh, this was definitely gonna kill me. Yep. I could have not done that at all.
Nice.
Shut up. This is definitely a lot slower than last time. I think. I also think you're a little underleveled. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember the games being this hard, but then again, we'll see. I'll definitely try to level up and focus on battles. Because we still have a ton of areas now to look forward to, I think, right?
Damn, you also got Patchouli? Nice.
Patchouli is just everywhere.
Pogcholi.
Pogcholi. I hate it.
oh, so you can say vor, and yeah, you're like, how are you doing it? But then I say Pogcholi, and suddenly I have a problem. Ooh, Mary, I hate it. Fuck you.
I mean, it's my stream. When you have your own stream, you can set up whatever rules you want.
My only rule on stream is that Cody is not allowed to speak. Cody can join me for streams, but he's not allowed to say any words. Nice. That sounds like a good OC.
I at least I got the hammer back.
Not yet.
You know, just watch your stream on the back. I mean, I lurk with a lot of other people because I can't always be there talking in stream.
Yeah,
I wish.
That's why I'm saying he's not allowed to talk.
I wish I can be there to talk, but like I have drawings to do, sprites to make.
Purple gets to be a mod, and Cody doesn't get to talk. Those are my rules.
I would mod, but I would have people as mods, but I don't have like a reason to right now anyway. Oh wait, you know, also my equipment might be the issue.
Yeah.
I need to go check my... Oh boy. Cody, the second stream would be Pog. Imagine wanting to do mod work.
Yeah, you don't be a mod just to spite Cody. You wouldn't have to do anything. I will stream probably when I get better internet, which is hopefully going to be at the latest mid-February. Um, but yeah.
Someday, and then we can actually like do stuff together.
Yeah, like we can speed run games together. Except
Why?
I'll always lose.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to speed run.
It can't be that bad.
Dude, I suck at games. Have we not already established this? Like,
I mean, speedrunning is as good as like your. Unless if you're comparing yourself to the world record, then like everyone sucks because only a few people get the world records. Shit, that did nothing. Damn it.
Just play the game quickly. Quick game, I'm gonna hurt you.
He's right though.
The faster I get, the more clumsy I get.
Only one way to find out. What am I supposed to do here? I'm gonna do the tornado spin. Is that gonna do anything? You're gonna judge art based on how accurate it is to real life. Hey, guess what? You're gonna have a real blast checking out some artworks that are like not by realistic standards. What the fuck? I lost a sentence there. Whoa. But yeah, let's pop a super on that. Cody, it's hit by hits, not damn it. Oh, okay. Hey, you know.
Conchito, I'm a photographer, so I'm immune to your claims.
Okay, well, at least a mushroom. Ooh. No, not swing bros. Let's do. Yeah, fuck it. I need to kill you faster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course he has to think art is important because then what would he do without racing pictures?
Exactly. I wouldn't exist if Ryson didn't exist. Probably. At least my personality wouldn't exist.
His entire personality is racing.
Yeah.
We got that back. Alright, change equipment time.
It's a good idea.
They're like poetry. I think Doki Doki Literature Club made me care more about poetry than any class ever did. Then again, that goes with everything. Cody 2 started existing when Raisin was revealed.
Which is funny because she first came into Toho in 2004 and I was born in 2000, so no, but
let's just say yes. He gave wait, so we were around 4 when it was released, when Raisin was released.
Yeah, I was 4 years old when Raisin was
and after that you actually like, it wasn't you, it was like some other person, but then afterwards you inhabited that body.
I did beat Toho 15 with her actually on Lunatic. Go fuck yourself. And now I don't ever play Toho games, so I'm like really bad at Lunatic. But
evidence?
I don't know, I beat it. It sucked dick. How am I supposed to prove it? I can't prove anything. This isn't my stream.
You can just tweet, like, look at your old files and say, here's the recording, I beat it.
Yeah, no, I had to transfer computers, so it's like 50% accurate to say that.
I recorded my run of Flandre that, like, killed me when she had a pixel of health left.
I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm gonna say I did, and I mean it. So go fuck yourself.
We gotta go back to the desert, which means time to finally test opening up the minimap. So as you can see, the music isn't terrible. It's not hurting your eardrums anymore, but it's also not as fast as it should be. Oh, we're back in the area like here. Yeah, we are a little fungus car.
I used to play a lot of Toho like around the time 15 was released, because that was around the time I was getting into the series. And I literally would just like play a game on normal and then go and then immediately jump to Lunatic and fail numerous times. But I would at least eventually finish.
Yeah, the town's kind of dead again.
Look, I don't fucking care if you believe me or not. I really honestly don't. And I am trying... I don't do it anymore because I haven't really found a lot of fun in playing the games recently, but yeah.
I haven't played Toho in a long time. Oh Jesus! 1-up supers are so much more expensive. Yeah, we'll just buy 1-up mushrooms.
I used to be able to. The only extra stage I was ever able to 1cc though was what's it I think Suwako in 10. That was like the only one I was able to do it on like one fucking continue. It's fucking ridiculous.
Ow.
But that was one of my favorite stages because first of all, I fucking love Suwako's theme. It's like my favorite.
Sorry, I have never been in any Toho game because I suck at reacting to attacks. I mean, Toho is like Sonic, where you have to know the stage before you really play it.
Why the fuck is Mario calling me?
Oh, what?
Not actual Mario, but my friend Mario. I have literally not talked to this kid in fucking like over a year, and he's calling me.
You know a Mario? I also know a Mario.
I don't care about this kid because he's kind of annoying. I mean, he kind of pissed me off a lot of the time back in the day, and I was like, dude, you're kind of annoying, because he'd fucking drink, and we all know that I don't like alcohol.
Yeah.
So it like, and what do you mean? Yeah. And what do you fucking mean that Kichito, what do you mean Suwako or Ryzen? Have I not literally said that Ryzen is my one and only? God.
Let me see. Let me read chat. Last time I did it was to stream and the game theory regarding dream cheating was around. Oh well, I haven't been paying attention to the dream because it's just another internet trend. But you've played Suwako Paw. It's like cheating to race.
What do you mean? So I'm only supposed to play stage 5 of Imperishable Night?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean? Like, it didn't make any sense.
Oh my god, that's genius.
Okay, look. If you could play as Ryzen in any of the other games, I would play as her. Alright? I wouldn't play as fucking any other character. But unfortunately, Ryzen is not a totally mainline character. She is popular and she is up there, but she hasn't appeared in as many games as like Sakuya or Sanae have. So I mean, like, what do you want? What am I supposed to do with this information?
Yeah, it's good. It kind of sucks, doesn't it? But then again, that's the nature of having a game that has so many characters. It's that everyone wants that one character, or like, there's a certain group that wants this character, but they never appear because it's not popular enough to stand into the crowd.
Because what do you mean? I have played as Reimu. Yeah, I like the Brute Reimu though.
I like Blue Reimu.
Funny.
Oh, Brute Reimu. I always imagined like them two not being anti-heroes, but just being anti-heroic.
But they are though. I mean, like, I mean, have you fucking seen the fuck? Have you played Imperishable Night as Marissa and Alice? It's so fucking funny. It's like, fu- fucking, like Alice literally just straight up calls Reimu a bitch. Like, that's like my favorite thing in the entire series.
Because like, yeah, that's what makes Alice so. I like to imagine Alice that she is like a bit of a cute looking girl, but then you tip her off in one way and then she just absolutely destroys you.
No, but that's literally what she is, though.
Yeah, that's what I love about Alice.
Like it's so funny because like Fan and Alice is like, oh, I'm cute and I'm a little shy. No, like like Alice is not like that at all.
No. They have her be a tsundere because they want to keep a little part because they act the whole bitch part kind of they add that to being a tsundere type character.
Except it totally isn't.
It isn't, but like that's what the fans kind of interpret when it comes to stuff like that, and it does kind of suck. But I don't have green beans. Fuck. Where do you get green beans?
You beat the green bean enemies.
Right. Let's not do that then. That would when it sucks too, because that actually is part of the fence. What else can we have? Stash.
It's just so funny because it's like
speed, BP, HP.
Touhou 8 is still my favorite Touhou. Like I like Touhou 8 is still my favorite.
Wait,
of, like all the games.
Never mind.
I like 15 definitely. Yeah, I know it's ancient, but it's still my favorite. At least I'm not a PC98 elitist. Don't even dare even come near me.
I mean, I guess these are the only choices I can make, so whatever.
Why the fuck would I play Touhou 15 again? I'm so out of practice. That is not a game I would start with again.
Man,
It is amazing.
I like the music in Touhou. I like the characters in Touhou. I like what the fans do to Touhou characters and all the dojo and everything. But playing the games, that's a whole different story.
How can I be wrong on an opinion?
You clearly haven't been in the internet long enough.
Not clearly, but 8 is my favorite. But I love 15 too. It's like it's not my favorite game, but I like it. Have a better opinion, Kichita. I'm gonna come over there. And we will fist fight.
Yeah. I don't know when I started to like Paris. It was just after like making I wanted to make a Tumblr account that had a whole like what's it called? Paris theme where like jealous of other artists. But it wasn't until like a week of doing it where I realized how terrible of an idea that was. But despite that, that made me start liking Paris a lot more.
Kichito, if we ever play Among Us together, you're dying first. We will hold these words. You will hold these words to your face right now. Cody, if Kichito dies first, vote me the fuck out.
Actually, there was a stream of Among Us I've watched of TRG where like someone literally says to everyone like if like I will kill you the next round if I'm imposter. The next round, he was imposter, killed him, and yet no one assumed it was him. He kept silent, and he got away with it.
Yeah.
I just find it funny how you pronounce Paris as Paris.
Well, because it's normally Parsi, I think, or something like.
Parsi. Oh, you're right. Parsi or Parsi or fuck. Now when I'm saying Parsi, I can't say the one I wanted to say in the beginning. Paris. Right. I go to whatever like my brain just like assimilates first, honestly.
Not much.
I will murder you.
Yeah.
And I give some sesh to Luigi. Oh, what's no you know Racing, what's her theme song? It's like what is going on? Oh right, it's random. You can't see the bottom screen, but like where the icons where it says what stat you're upping is like spazzing out, and I thought that was like a visual glitch that was going on. Ooh, BP, sweet. He needed that.
Fucking.
The girl of her dreams is Laura Croft from. Oh god, that was about to hit us.
You don't even know Rice's theme, do you, Cody?
No. God,
Lunatic Eyes, Invisible Full Moon.
Do you think I can remember a title like that?
I am in love with her.
I knew it had Lunatic in it, but to remember also all the other Toho characters' themes is hell.
It is not full Lunatic Moon. It is Lunatic Eyes.
By the way, Floating Bowser Castle. Gee, I wonder where I've seen this before.
Yeah, me too. Man, how dare you accuse me of not knowing it when you don't even know it yourself, Kachito? How dare you?
No, it is lagging here. I probably should speed up the game. Thank goodness it lets me speed up the cutscenes.
Good, she's mine.
I don't frick with Raisin, but I do. This is Bowletta's doing. We're utterly defenseless against an attack from the sky. We have safely evacuated Princess Peach and the others to Lingual Fungi Town. At least Princess Peach is safe. That's something. But if we don't do something about Bowser's Castle, our poor kingdom may not survive. Hey, what's that now? You know something about Bowser's Castle? You say you know how to get from Bowser's room to the bathroom? What an odd thing to say.
Well, yeah, I mean...
He's been there so many times, might as well. You're saying that you Mario Bros know Bowser's Castle like the back of your hands. I, for one, feel really reassured knowing that the Mario Bros are going up to that Horacle Castle. And Luigi's reaction. Farewell. Prince Priestley, whatever are you doing? You mustn't go to Bowser's Castle alone. Unless we cannot think of a counterattack ourselves. Of course, let us do just that. Cowering here will get us nothing. So actually, if we go into the room and see what they're talking about. If you plan to invade Bowser's Castle, then you're brave indeed. That is all she says. Is there someone who would fly in the kingdom? Do you remember the beginning of the game?
No.
No, then you're stuck here for all eternity.
Good. I'll be back.
You can't leave eternity.
Yes, I can, and I will.
He's gone. We lost him. My god. Alright, there are some stops I want to make. Number one, I'm opening the mini map because we're going to go to Little Funky Town. Frick. Damn those lucky twos. Open up the map again. Alright, Critty, you can talk shit now. There's not much shit to talk to him, though. That's the problem. Like, everything that I can make fun of him for, he kind of wears that in the surface level. You can just know, like, you can make fun of his bunny addiction all day and he wouldn't care. Where the hell is that pipe? Oh, it's in that thing. Please, thank you. But can we revert to sub emotes again? You want the kiss emote more than the Yawoo one?
Hey Pudium. Hey Pudium. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and Kachito. Don't touch me. You would literally die under the weight of my collection of Ryson pictures.
Okay, well here's the bigger question, Kachio. Would you want like the kiss emote to be the first one, or would you want like the upcoming heart hug emote to be the first one?
Ow.
Oh, it's on this room.
You're both gonna catch this L.
Anyway, you can talk to Princess Peach before you invade the castle. I wonder what's happening at Bean Bean Castle now. I do hope Lady Limba is safe. Master Mario, Master Luigi must do something about Bowser's Castle quickly. I smell shipping. I'm not taking any questions right now, Cody. Then why do you ask me? I'm also not taking any questions. I just answer out of obligation. And also, I like how Popple ends up in cleaning I think one of these toads say like some guy has to clean up all the mushrooms, and now Popple has that job. It's beautiful, I swear. And now, where is the exit again? I need to find the damn thing. Alright, it's out here. Polly. Are we gonna beat the game now?
I mean, we have
an hour left.
Yeah, about an hour.
So I believe he's at... Oh, I like the little sticker they added in for Bowser's Castle.
Mm-hmm.
But in case, like, if it goes over an hour, are you willing to stick it out for a little bit longer? Or, like, when it comes to it, like,
yeah,
we'll...
I have time.
Of course, you always have time.
Not like I'm doing anything.
Yeah, true.
Why do you think I do this stream today? Because I don't do anything on Thursdays.
Because you're lazy.
It's not. I don't have work. It's like if I had work, I would be at work, but I don't on Thursday.
That's true. Work for me. I'll give you love and affection.
Why?
What? Bowser's Castle is attacking the Bean Bean Kingdom, and Prince Priestley is in there? This is no small matter. Not small at all. Okay, grab onto me. We're going to Bowser's Castle. Are you ready? No. I like the kissy emote since I use it a greeting. Awoob is in a greeting emote, I guess. But then again, like, isn't the heart hug emote? Or well, I haven't made it yet, of course. But if I make that done, wouldn't that be a better one? Anyway, Bowser's Castle.
Max Nut, Ultra Syrup. That's how you make a baby.
I was wondering whether I should say it or you. 3D, wow.
I like this theme a lot.
Woo is universal. I think it's just gonna end up. I guess it'll just be whatever I end up wanting the first emote slot to be. Maybe I'll change it here and there as well then. Swing Bros. Let's see what these guys have. I guess I just don't like change. I guess I understand that too. But there's really not a lot of emote slots I have currently, so, you know. If in due time more emote slots are made, then gladly we'll expand the horizons, as they would say.
Mm-hmm. Why they got such long noses?
They're like snipers, I think.
That is possible.
Well, then again, there's also sniper. I think there's also like sniper shy guys in Partners in Time, I think.
Do you want to know what one of my favorite things in Partners in Time is?
Yeah.
The Falafel shop.
Yeah. That's a highlight. I don't remember. Wait, no, I think I do remember. I think I remember, like, because here's the way I played the game series. I played Bowser's Inside Story. Then it was... Let me actually fight these guys. Get over here. Get down here. More... Fuck it. Okay, let me continue this console. Oh right, the the bullet bills have the snipers. Right, that's I have a super sculper, and that makes no sense, and I love it at the same time because that's amazing. Also, yeah, they stole that all that. That's great.
It's a pretty good game. I like it a lot. It's not the best, but. Also,
okay, there's multiple stuff that I need to go to say. Sorry, Paul.
That's fine.
Why did I only do 8 damage?
Yeah, good question.
I'm sorry, but let me explain this really quick. First of all, the Fawful. Wait, what?
Since when do you care about me, Kachito?
That's so fat. I need to get used to that. Okay. I didn't know Fawful and anything like that because I never played Superstar Saga first. I played Bowser's Inside Story first, so I knew Fawful from that. So it was kind of weird going into that shop and be like, "Oh yeah, he's that guy in like the rest of the game. Wonder why he's here." You know?
Yeah.
It was still amazing. And the problem with Partners in Time is just, I think they were like in a transition, because remember, Bowser's Inside Story was kind of late into the development of the fucking it was late to the DS lifespan, while Partners in Time was an I think like a launch title, was it?
Maybe?
Almost a launch title. It was really early in the DS development cycle. So it does kind of make a little bit of sense of why.
Thank you, Kachito. Very cool.
It was a launch time, I believe. Yeah, so it definitely, you need to trade a bit with that one.
Oh, I have needle nose pliers in my room. That would have been a nice thing to know earlier.
What?
I have a pair of needle nose pliers in my room, and I needed them for something like a while ago.
But yeah, it's definitely something you have to trade for it a bit. It's still fun. It's a Mario and Luigi game. And, you know, it's nothing like modern Paper Mario after all.
True.
They were definitely trying, but it's clear that it was really early.
That would be pretty cool.
Ah, damn, we got 3.
Well, we are going to do Partners in Time, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I do want to get through Partners in Time again because I enjoy that, and I do like these streams with you, Paul, because I love you.
Good.
Nice. But yeah.
All I'm here to do is add stupid commentary. And maybe make at least one person laugh.
That's pretty much streams and YouTube videos in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
True.
Oh, damn, that heals up. Well, they were already fully healed anyway, so that didn't matter much.
Good. See?
Shot.
At least one person's laughing at my jokes.
I need a heal.
Yeah, we do plan to do all of them. I mean, it's gonna be a while, but
Maybe. I don't know if it's possible to do Dream Team, because unlike Superstar Saga, the Saga the remake, fucking Dream Team is all 3D. It uses 3D models and locations, unlike this game that uses just 2D stuff.
I can probably test that for you.
You have a better... Well, actually, yeah, then you can then. But in the end of the day, it just comes to...
I can test and like see what works, and like so that when we do eventually do it, it'll work.
God damn it!
Or at least hopefully.
Yeah. At most, it's gonna be until Bowser's Inside Story. That will be at most.
Yeah, I kind of figured that the emulation wouldn't be very good, but I mean, there might be a way to fix it, and if not, then I don't know. You could probably order a capture card or something to be able to capture it like off the DS. Oh wait, you don't have it. I do though.
Is it worth it to do that?
Yeah, that's fair.
To go that lengths when really there's no return. We'll try it. We'll definitely attempt to see and test it out, see if it's worth doing. But don't hold your breath.
Mm-hmm. What? No, I don't.
The other big deal is I know DS emulations can be fine. I played Bowser's Light Story on my phone, so I know playing DS games is perfectly fine. It is a very weak piece of hardware, especially for the 2D games.
Here's the question though: are we gonna do the remake of Bowser's Inside
No,
Story?
no, we're not.
No.
No, the remake of Bowser's Inside Story, it has merits, but there's issues. One issue is that it plays much slower for some reason.
Katsura will draw anything but Ryson, and I'm pretty sure it's just to spite me.
Have you seen any gameplay of it?
No.
Oh damn. If you look, even if you watch like a let's play of it, you would just physically see, if you played the original, that it moves a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
And God, the 3D the big Bowser sections, giant Bowser sections, like, man, that's definitely not gonna run in this piece of shit hardware.
Oh boy.
It looks better than the original for sure, in more ways than one, but the speed, like, it runs slower. I think it's actually in 30 frames per second instead of 60 like this remake is. And yeah, it's unlike, because this game wasn't the Game Boy Advance, you know? This game, you know, had some limitations. It was in a very weak hardware. But the DS to 3DS, do you really need to make a remake when the game was also as perfect as it was? You know?
True.
Wait, hang on. Wasn't there a cutscene of Bowsletta saying, "Hey, Koopa Kids, go get him"?
Maybe.
Did we miss that? Or was that removed?
I don't know. I swear to God there was something that...
Oh, we're dizzy and we have to walk around. Nope.
Nice. I think it does require a microphone, because like you have to like blow into the thing to do like a certain attack.
Yeah, you have to use fire and everything. It does require the microphone, but it's not that hard. Okay, which direction? There it is. Get on the platform.
Oh, now this is just painful.
I don't remember that cutscene. I swear there was a cutscene of Bowsletta being like, "Oh, they're here. Go get them, Koopalings." And like the Koopalings complete. I don't think they say a word to her anyway. I switch your strengths, punk. Thank me later. So now our defense. So Luigi's defense is really high, and Mario's attack is still really high. Wait, what the fuck did you change? Oh shoot, no. Mario's stash points has turned into Luigi's defense.
So Luigi's just not taking any damage.
Probably, yeah. Also, I need to heal some 0 points. Tried to blow into my computer like an idiot.
Yep.
Let's do Thunderbird. See how this turns out. Defense down. Oh shoot! I thought jumping in would have worked. What? What is our stats now? Honestly, okay, well, at least Mario can take a hit now, but Luigi is very low in defense. Wait, since Mario's power is fine, then... No, let's not do this one. Let's do this one. I had to take. Yeah, it took a while for me to get like the blowing part working on the phone. But after, it was still fine. Like afterwards, when I figured it out, it wasn't that hard to. Wasn't as painful. Ah, damn it! I couldn't get enough presses in time. The original, I remember though as a kid being stuck in that mid-bis boss, the one where he turns like frozen, because it was Bowser has a stat. We talked about statuses before, but Bowser's has a status called Fury, which increases your attack, but also decreases your defense heavily.
Which is realistic.
Yeah, and in that fight in particular, that is a terrible stat to have, because he just barrages you with stuff, and usually they don't do that much damage, but with that status effect on you, yeah, it's hell. Clown piece. Let's see. Do I have a clown piece gif? I don't think I do. Send me a clown piece gif for use. Actually, you know, I need to change. Let me change that bonus thing to say. Tell what the, or send the link of what GIF you want to use.
Oh.
What happened?
I'm just looking at stuff. No.
On Pixiv. You you do realize that I can't download from Pixiv if I don't have a gold account, right? Or premium. Good thing I do have a premium account, and I'm going to go ahead and download that.
I also have one.
It's really cheap, right? Like $5 a month?
Something like that.
I have to use an extension, but I don't want to be evil. Ah, damn, it's not downloading. Give it a sec. How long is this GIF? It shouldn't... Is this that one artist? I think I've seen their art a few times on Twitter. Damn it. It doesn't seem to be, like, downloading for some reason. Can I
I'm sending you one.
What?
I'm sending you a clown piece.
Okay.
I mean, it's like 9 megabytes.
Hey, Pudium, shush. Yeah, this GIF isn't downloading. I'll download it later then. I'll change a GIF. Well, I'll wait till Paul to send that GIF, and then we'll do that.
Yeah, well, it's sending. It's just gonna take 3 years. Just give it a minute.
It's gonna take 3 years. Give it a minute.
Yeah.
Nah, that's might as well. Okay.
Thank you for your singing.
Lovely, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where the luckies come in. I thought I pressed the wrong button for a second, and I was really confused why it kept going.
It's sent. Cody, the gift set.
Oh, sorry. Now, what GIF is that? Oh, that's from that one music video.
Yes.
Man, those are wild. I know why they don't, they're not being made nowadays, but it's still crazy to think that at one point someone thought doing those was a good idea. I mean, it was a good idea, but it's still funny. Use this GIF then? Alright. Oh, Paul, you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one.
Why am I gonna... Well, yeah, but... I just sent the clown piece GIF.
He changed his mind!
How dare you invalidate my work? I have shit on the internet that took forever to send.
Oh, fuck, that was an enemy there.
I can't even change it to spike because I don't have enough points.
Oh, really? How did that not work? You messed up the layout? What'd I do? Oh, fuck. How did that happen?
No, Cody.
What do you mean, Cody?
Oh, Cody.
What do you mean?
Never change, Cody.
Shut up.
What? I'm saying I love you just the way you are.
Not the way I was before.
What do you mean the way you were before? There's no difference.
Yes, there was. We talked about it multiple times of the past. Shiro, another deadpan. Oh, wait. I'm allergic to bunny.
You're allergic to... Because you're a bitch, that's why.
So anything that isn't bunny.
I sent you the GIF.
Okay, yeah, I'll change it to that clown piece. Otherwise, Paul's gonna fucking murder me after the stream.
I'm doing another waifu. What's this? Nice.
Yes? I forgot who she is.
Yeah, you did, and then you were like, no, change it to that one. Invalidating my work. Why even bother changing it? Why even bother if you knew he would do it anyway? You could just ask me and I would... Whatever, I don't even care.
Oh my god, you guys are great.
It's like a fucking nightmare. How am I supposed to understand you people?
You don't. That's the secret, you don't. Okay, B-A-B. I think this should be enough. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I keep using the very expensive moves when literally that can do the job. Ones. Yeah, we'll go to the fence. Oh wait, this one is a 5. Very nice. I can't get a first strike, I guess. I still just find it ridiculous of a bullet bill being able to just use a gun, a super soak or whatever, just a gun in general.
Good, I should represent the whole Ryzen. The Ryzen fan club. I'm not just a bunny fucker, I am the bunny fucker.
The bunny fucker. Let us hope no one takes that under context.
What do you mean Ryzen underage? She's not. She's like a pet. She's like presumed to be like 40 or 50 even. What are you talking about?
Which is funny considering that Tiwi is technically older.
Well, yeah, Tiwi's older.
Toho, the older you look, no wait, hang on. The older you look, the younger you actually are. Excellent. You healed him.
Good shit.
Would have thought electric would have done more, or the fire would have done some damage, but I guess not. Oh wow, okay. I like the thought that like Flandre people, there's some people rarely that I've seen say Flandre is like 495 years old, and I'm like, that's how long she's been locked up, not how old she is.
Is it?
I mean, that's like saying Sans has 1 HP when he doesn't. Nowhere in the game says he has 1 HP. He has 1 defense, but not 1 HP. Where in the game says he has 1 HP? Unless you're thinking of the code itself, which I guess, yeah, you can say that, but also the game doesn't say he has 1 HP. You do millions of damage to him. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm having this argument. He does have an HP bar. It goes down in the flash because of how much damage he did to him. Every time he just keeps dodging. Oh, I don't want to have this argument. Of all things.
Cachito likes to start arguments.
You're right. I should shut up.
Cachito and Putty both.
I should just stop talking to chat in general.
Just ignore it.
Well, that was weak attacks, but at least it killed him. There we go. That's a good spin. That's a really good spin. Why does it feel like this screen is tilting? What?
I just think it's funny that, like, really the only, like, official game art of Flandre is from, like, Touhou 6.
Yeah?
Like if like if you go on one of the, well, this is the fandom wiki, but it's the same fucking thing. It's like,
yeah.
It has her fucking Touhou 8 sprite on it. That is really funny.
The ESOD cast is just the most popular for being the longest running. Ah, that heals everyone!
Well, it's not technically official. I mean, it's technically not. So, I mean...
It's been approved by Zune, but not made by him.
Yeah.
Just like all the other fandom works. The box over Touhou 6?
Yeah,
that's the same. That's the same art, though, isn't it?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about her fucking, like, well, yeah, her game art. It's like, it looks so silly because it's like, you see so much Flandre art because she's such. Well, that's not an opinion. That's just a fact.
I forgot that attack exists. Just someone just moves him in order for him to shoot you.
Pretty of you're right. I mean, hares are just fucking rabbits, but they're like, but they're crazier, and also wild normally. Like bunnies are just like, bunny. The difference between rabbits and hares is that no, they're not. Technically, no, they are the same family, but they're quite a lot different.
It's like comparing huskies to wolves.
Yeah, like they're the same thing, but not quite.
Yep, I agrees. See, I made a good call inviting Aya here.
Whatever. let's see. Um. Well, yeah, hares are like a lot more aggressive, and they have a lot more survival adaptations than bunnies.
Mm-hmm. They can't be all cute looking. They have to waste evolution points.
Look up the actual difference. I couldn't tell you the specifics, but
I am gonna save up on bros points at this point because honestly, I'm running out of syrups and I kind of want to save that for the boss. Bunny versus Bunny versus Harem.
It's so fucking funny. It's I said, actually funny. There's one thing I know. Like, hares can like run and fight almost like minutes after being born. Like, baby bunnies cannot.
I don't know how I lost. I jumped in everything.
Yeah. Let's see.
Cody, pay attention, please. I want to read chat too. You guys are having such insightful conversations.
Do you want to know one of the funniest things about hares? Is that they like box each other a lot. It's really fucking funny.
They box for territory, right? Because they're territorial creatures.
Sometimes, I mean. Also something funny. Baby hares are called leverets, but baby rabbits are called kittens.
What?
Yeah, that's not right.
Why?
I don't know. They are though.
I bought these for a reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, there really isn't. Like, I mean, there really isn't any. Bunnies are rabbits. No, they're not. I mean,
They're just a different name, I think.
No, they're not different. Bunnies and rabbits are the same, but a rabbit and a hare are different.
Yeah. Man, that attack. The worst part is when one of them gets a trip and then just fails the next jump. No! Make me!
It's funny. Literally, yeah, it says here, at birth, hares are fully developed with fur and open eyes, and rabbits have no fur and closed eyes.
Bunnies are just underrated.
Like they're both leporids, but I guess they're just like, well, yeah, hares are runners. They run fast and prefer to bolt away from their predators, whereas rabbits prefer to hide from predators rather than trying to run away.
Oh yeah, because they jump.
Yeah.
I have the high ground.
And hares live in open areas and prairies, nests in small open depressions, and rabbits live in trees and shrubs, live in burrows dug into the soil. Also, hares have terrifying eyes. Like, have you ever seen? Like, have you seen a hare's eyes?
Maybe.
They look like they're staring into your fucking eyes. And they're like looking into your very soul.
I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah. Hares are fucking fast.
Oh, finally, he went one in the middle. Every time now I think of Clown Piece's torch causing insanity, I think of a certain doujin, and Paul knows which doujin I'm talking about.
Unfortunately.
I love how everyone, like...
Raison's eyes are not just they cause insanity. Raison's eyes can literally just fuck your brain over. Like, she can literally turn your brain to fucking goo.
Then why didn't she do that to Reimu?
Do you not know, like, the lore of Touhou and how, like, they don't, like, use, like... Yes, you're right, Pretty. But, like... Oh, please. You just like to say that to piss me off, and I know that for a fact.
Listen, I know that they don't fight like that, but it's the point of like, well, if Raisin can do that, but she also can't, then why even bother saying that she can?
Well, it's the same thing with Clown Piece. Why doesn't Clown Piece just do that?
No, I'm saying that if you're saying Raisin being able to do that as a risk to meeting Raisin, then, like, you know, why bother saying it, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's
Still not dead? It is what it is. Yeah, a lot of the Touhou... It's weird how, like, how many abilities that Touhous have, yet they can't, like, usually they can't use their full power at all because it's like, oh, that's what the rules say.
Well, like, yeah, it's so funny because, like, Raisin is, like, is probably one of the most powerful characters, man. I'm not saying that because of personal bias. I'm saying that because I know how the world works, and, like, generally I think that, she's got a very... No, she's not the most powerful. I'm saying that she is very, very strong. Because her power isn't just shooting bullets. It's like she could actually literally kill you with her power. But like
The first try, yes, first try.
Like she's a very strong character. She just doesn't use all that power. It's like, I mean, it's a lot of people are like that. And I mean, it's like the same thing with Yukari. Like Yukari is a lot more powerful than she lets off to be.
Man, I would love to make a Touhou anime and just have this whole... Because, like, Ark was raving about it, wasn't he, at one point? Like, saying, like, can't believe Zune made a character that's stronger than Yukari. Because Yukari was the strongest for the while that everyone knew.
Which character was that?
Hectica.
Oh, yeah, right. What do you mean?
Thank goodness I did not heal, because I was thinking there was going to be heart blocks.
Not every Touhou, but every game Touhou is a girl. Is that not like... What if you want to fucking... If you want to play that game, what's Clown Piece's gender? Not specified. Dick. Hicadia. That's how you say it. It's not
Paul, they're all... They look like girls, but they're all actually just traps.
Yeah, okay. And all the other Touhou characters in the games are female. That doesn't mean anything. You're a fake and a fraud. Don't ever talk to me again.
Man. What is Touhou even nowadays?
Girls shooting lasers at each other, the same thing that it was 20 years ago.
You're right. Are you telling me all the moon rabbits are female?
Well, no, I'm saying game characters. Game, as in characters that have appeared in games.
I'm surprised you didn't follow that up with, yes, and I fuck them all. I can just jump on them, I think.
But that doesn't make any sense to your argument here. It's like, if I'm saying that all the game characters are female, and they are, despite even if there is male moon rabbits, that still applies to Ryson being a game character. Your logic is flawed, and you are a fake and a fraud. Do not ever talk to me again. Game character. Ryosuke is a fucking manga character. You're a fake and a fraud.
He exists, but not in the game series. I do wish that in some game will just show up.
That would be cool, though.
Be like, hey, I exist, just letting you all know.
I don't mean that they don't exist. I mean that I'm saying that.
No, that was the joke. You fucking. Oh my god, Paul. That was the joke that he just shows up and says, I exist, and then leaves.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. You know, putting him. You're not helping.
I really want to make like a Star Fox like Toho game, not 3D like Star Fox, but like you pick stages based on if you did well or not, and then like he can be like some store owner you can buy items or power from. Oh, I have to hammer them. Who is the outlier? I thought I picked hammer.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'd be fucking surprised. Like, they literally just like write lore. Like that's just how you know a character is. That it just writes lore.
There you go.
Kachito, don't say anything.
Think he's the one in the back? No, he's not actually. Oh no, he was. What the fuck? I guess they all have different animations. I thought like I knew which one it was, but then but then I saw like different animations playing and I thought, oh, is that an extra hint? And then it wasn't. So I think it's just Toho with the manga, the what they call the descriptions of music that Zune puts in, some of the endings, and just character interactions in general.
Yeah, it's like, how the fuck do you think we found out that Ryzen escaped from the moon? Not in Toho 8. Not much of it, anyway.
Yeah, a lot of it ends up being in the manga and stuff like that.
God, no. I still just, I can't fucking get over In Above the Moon, In Above the Earth. It's just such a good little manga, because like the point of it isn't to be even like at all serious. It's just like fun.
And then you told me like not even that can be considered canonical.
It's weird because like, I mean, technically it can, but like parts of it. Also, Kachito, I've elected to not answer any more of your questions. Because you should already know that I am the Ryzen fanatic. I shouldn't need to answer these things. Not because I don't know. It's because you should know that I already know. Because I'm just that cool.
I really like that comic, that manga series too. I just enjoy the theory that Osana Reimu had in, where every story of Gensokyo made by fans is just a part of Gensokyo, or like and kind of like a version of it. That it doesn't matter if it's official or not. It's
I'm
just
not answering that either.
If it's just that if it exists, you can believe it's true. Osana Reimu. That one's a great piece. That one's, I think, a really good classic piece. I didn't know there was also, like, they dubbed it in Japanese, too. That was amazing. Piranha Suit. It didn't count as a leveling up.
No, she's not a maid. She's a pet. Experimental and a medicine seller.
Please do not pet. Please do not pet the test subject. I love that line. That's not in the. Oh shit! I didn't see what that fuck. Fucking, what does this do? So include your critical and lucky hits. Well, I don't have that much stash. It was this one. I prefer Hey Mr. Remastered.
Cody does too.
Shush. Just because I read that doujin does not mean I enjoy it.
You know I'm right though.
You're right, I do enjoy it, but still. It is a doujin. Or doujinshi, I should say. I went the opposite direction.
Yeah, what are you doing?
The doujin mean no, it is a doujinshi. I've read the original. Hammer? Or did that first part worked? And it just, I thought the animation said like, oh, you idiot, that doesn't work. Oh wait, no, it did work. Hey. Oh, that also works.
You know you didn't need to do all that, right?
Shush. Hey Mr. Romances, a meme released on... Oh, I guess I've never seen it then. I fucked that up. It's still an interesting doujin though.
Is it though?
Yeah. Because I love the premise. The idea is really funny. If you read it, you know like what causes a doujin to happen, and it's hilarious. Yeah.
Funny enough, I don't.
You didn't read it?
No, probably.
So it was like, well, not this. Let me focus on this attack. There we go. It was that Remlia was worried that her status as an older sister has been losing because of Flandre being much more of an adult. And so when Flan asks her, have you had sex? Remlia lies and says she has, and then goes out to find someone so that she can prove that she has had it to prove Flandre. And thus the Hey Mister started.
Mm-hmm.
What? Is that not what I'm supposed to do?
What do you mean? That is what you're supposed to do.
How did I miss?
I don't know. Excuse me.
Oh, it's down here. Oh, hang on. I can line up with the red marks. That's useful. Fuck. Ah! I hate this. Did you even read that doujin? Because it seems to me that you didn't actually read the doujin. Fuck, that was jump. My god. Brain not exist. Please help.
I know.
It fooled me. It really did. There you go. Someone pinged me. Yeah, it's player pinged me. Oh, player got a heart hug emote. He doesn't stream, so I guess he just owns it for the sake of owning it.
Why not?
No, I'll have to do that too. Are you gonna make your own Dojin, Kachio? Dojins are just hilarious as well. Aside from being, you know, what they're meant to be. Oh, thanks. You probably have an important item. Let's grab you. I thought that didn't work for a second. The item is one of mushroom. Never mind then. But since you're already weak, now I know I'm using BP again, and I said I was gonna lay off using that because I wanted to spare. I don't want to waste some items. But the thing is, there is a heart block over there, and I can just walk back and get that all back if I want to. So I am perfectly fine. What?
Ooh, you did. Yeah, good. That is the correct response to being told that.
Who is she?
Well, there's the Yatsuhashi sisters. They're the stage 4 bosses of DDC.
Oh. She's like the owner of Raisin.
No.
I like that idea. Let's keep that idea.
Tsukumo Yatsuhashi is not the owner of Raisin. What are you talking about? She's a part of the. She's not even from the same game. She's 14. There's the two sisters, Ben and Tsukumo.
Oh, Ben, we had that in Puppet Dance Performance.
Yes. And you know, and the correct response is don't mess with us Ben fans. We don't exist.
Can I not go back? I thought I said that we could go back, and then I don't think I can go back actually. So
Kaguya owns Raisin, not.
Oh, right, that's a path right here. Damn it!
What are you talking about? They don't even know each other. No, that's not the Moon Sisters. Those aren't the Moon Sisters. Those are the fucking.
I think we should just stop talking to Kachio when it comes to Toho lore.
Ben and Tsukumo are not the Moon Sisters. That is Wadasuki no Toyohime and Wadasuki no Yorihime. You fool. Those aren't even game characters.
Yeah, I think we should just stop talking about Toho for now.
Why?
Let's talk about let's talk about Mario, the Mario series.
I told you who Ben is.
No, Paul, stop! Shut up! Paul, shut up!
No, I'm finishing this.
Shut up!
I'm finishing this.
Shut up! Let's talk about Superstar Saga. Not Superstar Saga. Partners in Time.
I said, let me just finish.
No, you trying to finish is the entire reason we're stuck here.
No, this is the last thing I'm answering. Literally, Ben.
Right.
I'm just sending you a visual reference. You can look her up on your own. No, it's not. It's okay. We all make mistakes. Like Cody in telling me to shut up, because then I'm not going to shut up.
And I can just meet you and that be the solution.
Yeah, except you wouldn't do that, so. Because you know how much that pisses me off.
Yeah. But at the same time, I could do it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
Alright, so now that I muted Paul, I'm going to go ahead and just say that
it's not funny. He didn't actually mute me. He's just a fucking liar. Because he knows the last time he muted me during a call, I actually got pissed off at him.
When was that?
That was years ago. I had a friend in the car, and I was talking to you, and you muted me, and because you were like, oh, you and your friend. And I said, Cody, what the fuck? And I got really pissed off at you, and I had to explain to you that I don't like that.
I like how Mario's dead, but the attack is going to him, so it does nothing. Oh god, it does do something!
Well, look at that, huh?
I was dead from the start because Mario died. I was like, yeah, it's just gonna attack Mario. It's not gonna bother Luigi at all. Then it's a splash damage attack.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So you can see the gimmick of this fight, huh?
This is his first attack. Clearly he took some lessons from Sans. Uh-oh. Ah, for fuck. Oh, I went with Luigi too. God damn it. Didn't matter because I went to Luigi. Also remember, in the Game Boy Advance, you don't get a retry when you die in a fight.
Yep.
You go back to your save. Oh, fuck. At least it's going to Luigi this time. Did it kill him instantly?
Yes.
Oh. Are you sure this battle wasn't in the original? Yeah, I don't think he does. Oh, fuck. Only Luigi gets the experience.
Well.
Yeah, no. So here's the thing. In the original, the Koopalings all had the same. They all usually had the same attack. Like some of them would have original attacks to themselves, but a lot of them just shoot fireballs and stuff, and or just use their shell. It was very unoriginal, and they weren't very unique. This game really changed that, where they now have their own style of attacks, and they actually speak. In the original game, they don't speak at all. So, yeah, even though it's not the original, I still really consider this, like, superior than the original. Unless you miss Geno and the like amateur sprite, I guess, from the Game Boy Advance, then prefer the original afterwards. But and of course the overpowered Shroom badge. But other than that, mostly, yeah. I like this. I like the remake. Speaking of which, more reasons why it's now also not going to be the original or the remake of Bowser's Inside Story is because, well, everything is mostly the same in the remake. Nothing has changed. There's nothing really unique. There is one thing though. Actually, there is one thing. I lied. Fawful's Dark Fawful battle with Bowser. That actually has a unique theme now. It's the Cackletta theme, but very now more dark and, like, you know, things are more serious. And I really like that. Is it worth playing over the original? Not at all.
No. Clearly it's not.
I put my one draws in the Discord pod. Oh yeah, you're doing the. Let me go see really quick then. What do you draw? Komachi, Zombie, and Ramlia. Very nice. Oh, excuse me. Man, I remember used to doing one draws and then stopping. Oh wait, someone posted this, and you're gonna like this. Have this.
Nice.
There we go. That's a good attack. We're almost done. We're almost done with the game. Admittedly, we could also just stop here. There's still it's the rest is the final boss, so we technically can just stop here if you want.
Well, I mean, what do the 3 people still watching think, huh?
3 people still watching. Do they matter?
Well, I just want to know.
Keep going. We'll see. Moreover, I want to also test the final. Well,
we still do have like an hour.
That's true.
We started streaming.
Wait, do we?
Around.
Oh shoot, we do.
Yeah.
I thought it was almost time. Jesus.
Well, because remember, because we started late because I had to eat dinner. He literally said it was you guys that don't matter. Why is that a question?
Wait, what? Oh, I have to go I have to go all the way. No matter. Oh. Feels bad, man. Man, I'm just saying stuff. You can ignore me. Paul ignores me all the time.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm the only one who's been responding to all of your questions.
Wrong button.
Because all you do is piss me off. I mean, nothing.
What was that?
Nothing.
You aren't playing the game, Cody. You aren't playing the game, Cody, too.
No, I'm not.
Technically, you would if I like screen shared your screen as you were playing the game.
Why would you stream me streaming a game?
I mean, Hana did that.
Okay, but we're not stupid.
You're right. Good point. I thought Cody 2 was Deba.
No.
Deba is Cody's wife.
Yeah.
He has that name. He has that name in Discord.
Unrelated, I'm going to kill myself tonight. Goodbye. Well, yeah, Bob's been making a lot of that.
The matchy model he made was that you can tell he's really learned.
Yeah, definitely. He's done.
I definitely keep thinking that I have some issues with it though. Like for one, even though he's really good, I still just don't prefer that kind of model style. I kind of want just a more typical anime. I know that sounds boring as fuck, that I just want a typical anime style usually. But man, I just like the anime style. Also, what? I did this wrong. Check for a new mod. No, I haven't received it yet.
I don't think you are going to receive it.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Ah, fuck.
I mean, I got mine a while ago, but
even still, even if I did get it, I wouldn't spend it on a VTuber model.
What would you get with it? What are you gonna do with it?
Probably food, like a normal person.
I was gonna buy a gun, but then I remembered that I don't have a license for that, so I couldn't, unfortunately.
I'm gonna buy food like a sensible person would do.
What? So buying a gun isn't...
Oh.
Buying a gun isn't a necessity?
No. You can't eat it.
What? Yeah, no, you would... You want... I'll show you how to eat a bullet. You idiot.
Yes, yeah, it's true. Like, you can buy noodles that cheap, but they aren't exactly healthy for you. What? I guess I can get that. And again, I do have a lot of food, but like, I guess it would just add into just being an emergency. I am wanting to I am making. I maybe I should announce that I'm doing commissions again because I want to get Ring Fit Adventure to work out. After that, I think I'm pretty much good.
Soylent sucks.
What?
Soylent sucks. Don't even bother.
What is that?
It's gross.
Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to pressure the issue any further. Oh, look, there's Bowser. All right, guys, we beat the game.
Amazing.
Oh, it's a meal replacement? Ew. Even just hearing that, I don't like the sound of it. But anyway, yeah, food is important. Good food is also just as important.
I like guns.
I don't. I prefer video games.
What are you, a loser?
Yes.
Who doesn't like guns?
I don't.
Are you not? Are you an American? What are you?
Don't. Oh, yes, but not by race. Question: can you eat a gun if it's made out of chocolate? Yes.
You can eat bullets, and I'll show you how.
But yes, Paul, to answer your question, I think we talked about this before too, I think. What? How did that not count?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I can leave now.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there he is.
That easy. It was really just that easy.
Hey, Superface, yeah, you, check this out. When this reaches 0, it's game over. I like how they didn't bother to animate the sprite of it walking back and forth for some reason because they didn't want to program that in. So you can tell that's something that wasn't necessary. It didn't break the game or anything, but it was definitely something that you look at and you're like, yeah, they didn't bother to do that. So anyway, definitely need to start. This is definitely a fight we need to rush through. Nitpicking? No, I'm not saying that in a negative connotation. I'm just saying, yeah, they were lazy there. Nitpicking is when you have an explanation of disliking something, you know? Like you say, oh, I don't like this game because like the color, it uses the color red. Like that's not really something that's nitpicky. But if I say, oh yeah, they were lazy there, but I'm saying it's still good, it's not definitely something that makes you think, oh yeah, you're nitpicking. It's just like, I'm just stating, that's what I feel like, that's what I did. Jesus. I mean, like, coding in general is all about taking shortcuts anyway, you know? If you really think about it, it is all about shortcuts. You're taught all the time to not spend a lot of, like, comics, like art, all of that is taught to you. If you try to learn like pro levels, you're told, you know, you're taught to not spend a lot of time in it, you know. Always take some shortcuts. Don't just go overboard with some details and stuff. Don't, you know, make efficient coding for stuff. Don't code things you don't really need to, all that kind of stuff. It's just, it's something that the normal consumer doesn't think about, but it's something that someone deep into the system would always think about. Oh, well, I'm not good at this game. I think about it, Cody. I know that's I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's when developers actually put in detail, it is actually, you know, impressive, because like they spent time doing something they really didn't need to.
Yeah, why do you think I come up with like anatomy for some of my weirder characters in my comic? I don't need to do that.
You don't need to, but he can if he wants to. Whether or not that affects his mental state, that's up to him, though.
It does. Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I definitely take a lot of shortcuts in my art sometimes. But I still try to learn something new to the point where doing those details becomes second nature.
Cachito, I'm a lot of things. I'm a programmer, I'm a photographer, I'm a writer. I'm too many things. I'm not an artist though.
Pixel artist.
Well, yeah, I guess pixel artist, but yeah.
I do not want to do Fire Bros, considering the fact that he has been healing every time I've done something like that. There's some lucky.
Oh my god, that should be obvious. Again, I shouldn't have to say that I'm a Ryzen lover. It's very, very obvious.
My god, Paul. You guys are just out for Paul's for some reason. I don't know why.
Because they know I'll react to it, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm not actually pissed off. I just like having fun.
Ugh. I could heal that. At the same time, I kind of don't want to. Ah, fuck it. We'll heal it. We have the mushrooms.
Dude, I'm actually doing a fucking kind of a, not really a mod, but I'm doing like a texture pack. I want to put Ryzen in there somewhere.
Oh, that's a reuse attack. Damn it. Anyway, bought these for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Paul's made texture packs of like Toho hentai for everyone.
Yeah, I did that. That was really
Ah,
fun.
come on!
I made a texture pack for Ryzen. That's literally it. It replaces all the paintings in the game with full resolution pictures of Ryzen. It's not actually all horny. There is some lewd, and it's.
But it came. The reason why it's like that is because it happened after I was messing around with texture packs because I wanted like a more bluish ice themed texture pack, but no one made it. So I decided to make one myself, and then I realized that you can change the paintings, especially their like. I put images and I just shrunk it down to fit the paintings and everything, and it looked very pixelaty. But then Paul messed with it a bit and realized you can extend the resolution of the paintings
as long as it falls within the 16 by 16 limit of Minecraft's like blocks. You can resize as long as like you have to like crop up the pictures a little. But you can fit almost any picture into Minecraft. The only ones that don't work are the one block paintings. I don't know why, but I can never get them to work. But otherwise, it's amazing.
Not a lot of luckies there.
Like I put so many. I made a texture pack of just Ryzen.
I think mine was just. What was mine again? Just a load of hentai.
Random lewds. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably need to make one of like Paris. But then he made like a Junko one for someone, and then there were some others, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Minecraft.
Nice.
Yeah.
What mod is that again? I don't know what mod that is. Well, I do, but I don't.
Which one?
The thing that Kishiro posted. Because I remember the mod, but I don't remember the name of it.
See Minecraft tab?
Is it in the server?
Oh. Ah, come on. I don't want to waste a super on this. I want to save those for the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we're going to heal Ed with a nut, I would have loved it. God damn it. Yeah, I'm definitely losing this.
Concentrate.
Nope, that wasn't even a trip. I would have survived that if that wasn't a trip.
Damn.
Ah, damn it. He has enough speed to get in between, so I can't heal in with a nut if the other one dies, and it sucks. Okay, one more time. Cody, I'm gonna need you to concentrate. No. Else we can't get to the final boss to beat the game. That's all you want, huh?
But other than the painting packs that I made, I'm making my own like actual texture pack. I even made like some 3D models and Blockbench for it that were really cool. I've been enjoying that so far.
Can you believe there was a time where I really didn't have a lot of like mods? I haven't played Minecraft with mods installed really. That gets me. Oh, come on. If I would have survived that would have been perfect. I have to dodge everything perfectly. Especially if Mario is... Especially with both here, because Mario has low defense. Oh, wait, never mind. Both move. What the heck? The game was on our side today. Big nut.
Me when I see Ryson.
Isn't that a max nut?
True. Max nut. My sister did a mural on her wall, Kachito. Unfortunately, it's at my mom's house, and we don't live there anymore.
So it's lost to the ages.
Yep.
A historic relic.
Yeah. But she did like a thing of like galaxies and stuff. It was really cool.
Oops, not that.
I didn't paint on the wall. My sister did. Yes, she did.
She's in the server, and she is a great artist, but she doesn't talk or post much.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you get into art, really. Just a ton of shy people, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then a lot of assholes, but we don't talk about those kinds of people.
Yep.
Not even a level up.
That was fun.
First try.
Shut up.
Nope. What? The max mushroom, that is well good too. Off swing the goddammit. You gotta go over here, then hit the hammer, and then fly up, and then all that. One of the things that really bother me on Partners in Time, and a lot of you can attest to this as well, there's just a lot of the things to get around in the world is kind of tedious sometimes, not gonna lie. Like they are like, it's not like it's unfun, but it's definitely, there was a time where every time I saw like a move or a puzzle I have to do, it was always like, oh, gotta use this thing and then gotta do that. And it's very different from Bowser's Inside Story, where every time you see something you have to do with Bowser or anything, it's like, oh yeah, I get to use this move again, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
I have final D with you. Is Partners in Time forgettable? No. Yeah, that's definitely fun if you know, but the fact that I forgot an area from the last level because it was entirely made of padding, to the point where I had to have to go back and see if it was actually even real. Maybe.
That is true.
I'm not kidding. When Shere Conroy did Partners in Time Let's Play and he was in the final area and went underground, I literally was just in shock in that it existed, because I was just like, that's not supposed to be in the game. How do I not remember this? And I had to go back to my copy to see if that area existed, and it did. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember this at all. Modded playthrough? Either that, or I might have skipped an area somehow. Like I feel like there was something I did, like if I did some speed run skip or something that I thought was intentional and it wasn't. That's just how it felt. And let me tell you, it's such a weird feeling to be like, you forget a part of the game that you thought you knew everything about. Also, something else a lot of people might not know, especially if they haven't seen that Let's Play. There's a move the final boss does, and it's a really cool move, but you probably have never seen it because it requires not only a setup, but chance for it to even happen, especially it to keep in the state that it is. So what happens is the final boss, if everyone knows what that is, opens a time hole. Like it shoots spaceships and then opens on time hole. Then after like a turn, the time hole comes back and the ships come out of it, and you have to remember like who's it's going to from that attack to, you know, to not get hit. And it's such an interesting attack, but it's so rare. Even myself, I have never seen it before. Oh, I need the barrel. So you may have seen that attack so many times? That's weird. Were you playing another version? Because I remember not seeing the attack. Well, when we play it, you can play alongside us. And then probably do better than me, because I will suck.
We know.
Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it.
Do what? Am I supposed to hide the truth?
Yes. You're supposed to love me.
And I do, but loving someone is just a part of noticing their flaws.
That's true.
No one is perfect, and you must know that.
But I still hate it.
Good. Strive to change.
Eh.
You know, there is a proper way to do that, right?
Was there? I hardly noticed. I believe this is the final area. Oh, this is the final battle. It is time. No, wait, this is Wendy's room. You were saying that, and I thought like, oh, I guess it is, but then I saw the save file say Wendy's. No. How? Well, it's over here. Oh, I don't know why I bothered to do that. Oh, wait, I know why that's there. The weird noises Wendy does. That's weird. But anyway, Wendy also has the bomb now and can clone. Yep, she is probably a rehash of all the fights we had already. I forgot which one was the real one.
I know which one it is.
Well, that makes it easier. Speedrun this part, please. I want to sleep. And it's your fault for staying up. You can leave when you want to. I'm not forcing you. Oh yeah, I should probably check the badges we got from the bosses. No, I must see the end. We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't you worry. Ooh, golden mushroom.
I forgot, what do those even do?
They heal everything.
Got it.
They heal and restore BP. To max. Ultimate Bowsette. It's so weird that Bowsette predicted so much of Nintendo, like Bowsette and then Bowser's Inside Story. Ain't it grand?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm definitely not going to attack any of the fakes, so I'm glad it doesn't automatically switch. 44. That adds up to almost 200. So this is weird that she's using all these different attacks, because I swear in the original she had this ring attack that she does. And she's not doing that, so I'm thinking that is definitely hard to see. Jesus Christ.
I mean, remember, you could just use the one that attacks everyone.
That is true, but I think I know which one it is. But yeah, I believe in the original she has this ring attack, which is really unique to the others. Am I right? Yes, I am! Haha!
Nice.
Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Would you go on a date with Chair? Yes, I would. Yeah. Yes, I would.
No.
No, you don't want me to?
No, I said no, I wouldn't.
No. Would you go on a date with Aya?
Also, no. I don't need to answer why.
because you want to go with racing.
Sure, if that's what you want to believe.
So you don't want to go with racing. Okay, so here you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks.
Be quiet, you fucking moron! I swear to God, the first thing I do when I see you is I'm gonna hit you. I swear to God, it is.
Oh, that's a boo.
Oh, you think? I don't know, it might be.
What was that one? Fucking this one. Barely did anything. What if we had? Well, we should make you like somehow a ricin bot.
I could do that myself.
Can you?
Yes, I know how to do bots.
Well, what happened to doing the rabbit bot then?
What rabbit bot?
Posting like Twitter pictures of bunnies that I've thought about and I tried to do, but I couldn't. That's bullshit.
Nice. No, it's not. First of all, you didn't even ask for my help for that.
I did.
Second of all, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
When?
When I was struggling with it, I asked if you could do it. I don't think you said yes or no.
I'm talking about making my own bot, not helping with another bot. Like, I can make a bot.
Yeah. Wait, what's your... Can you make a bot that posts like bunnies on Discord?
I really don't know, but I mean, I probably could. It doesn't seem like it would be too hard, but I mean, I have to get like the database and everything, and I prefer to just have the Twitter thing do it.
Is it better for a Twitter bot to do? Wait, is it easier for? But is having a Twitter bot just easier?
Well, I mean, since there already is an account that does that. I would need to put together my own like I guess I need to put together my own what the hell is it? God damn it. Like a collection of rabbit pictures, probably.
Well, yeah, the thing I was trying to do, and I did it before with fucking Manga One Draw, was to have a bot that just posts whenever that Twitter account posts his drawings. Oh damn it! I thought that was the end. Yeah, but I'm not getting that. That was something I did before, and I'm surprised I couldn't get it to work this time. Then again, I guess it is kind of old now. So, yeah. Maybe that doesn't just exist anymore. Maybe there's just another bot and I can just get that posted on Twitter automatically. I prefer Tiwi. I prefer Tiwi as well because she's lowly and everything. She's adorable.
I'm aware of your preferences.
Shush. There's a really good Tiwi dojo, but it got removed. Which one was it? Well, I guess if it got removed, I guess I can't see it. But is it like still on? You can still find it in some stores and stuff, like on Japanese stores.
I mean, there's like other websites.
Yeah, there's other websites.
Like there's X Hentai.
I've never heard of that one.
Well, because it's a part of
No. Maybe we'll come back. Unless, like, the artist... No, it's not possible that the artists themselves wanted it gone, and then just all sites just simultaneously agreed to remove it for his benefit. Has been a reason. Was it like, when you say it was a good Chibi Dojin, do you mean like it was really wholesome and had nothing wrong with it? Because then that'd even be a bigger surprise than why it was removed. Like, I get some very terrible ones, but some very just like wholesome ones definitely is kind of strange. Larry's room, we're still not done yet.
Are you sure you want to do this tonight?
We could stop here. We definitely could stop here.
I mean, we could just finish it next time. I mean, we are almost at the time anyway. I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, I'm getting kind of bored because there's a reason why I don't stream, because
you don't have good internet.
No, it's not because I don't have good internet. It's because I'm not very good at sitting in one place for a long time. So it's like...
That's fair. But that's why you take breaks.
Yeah, but you don't take breaks.
Do you want me to take a break right now?
We don't need to take a break. It's like we're almost at the time anyway. I mean, we could, like, finish... we could finish this game next time and also start Partners in Time next time. We could do that.
I gotta set up a DS emulator then. Alright.
It's not that hard.
I know it's not that hard. It's just I need to remember. Alright. So, yeah, I guess we'll go and finish up tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Yeah, the remake of Partners in Time that doesn't exist.
No, he didn't say emulator. I meant my totally legit 2DS cap 1D. Fuck. Nintendo DS capture card. I do own the game. I'm bad blocking you. The stream doesn't even play ads.
Yeah, it does. Every stream does.
Have you gone ad? No, you don't watch the streams. Do you guys been getting ads?
I've been into streams before. At least I think.
Making sure the game is saved because I'm gonna go ahead and play the music I always play when it comes to break time and streams. Well, that was fun until the end.
Why are you playing break time music?
I put this on every time I end the stream.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
You haven't been here enough. I don't have a now ending stream on, not yet.
Fair.
Yep.
Probably should.
Nah.
Lazy.
Hey, I'm just doing this for fun. If you want to be a serious streamer, you can have a ending panel.
I don't want to. if I ever stream on my own, I'm probably going to stream like once every like 2 months. Like,
yeah,
I'm probably not going to stream much.
Okay. For tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday. That's gonna be a draw stream because honestly, I just need to draw more. I've said it before. I want to do more like, what is it? Like last time you only got like 3 drawings done with some color. I want to really just start messing like all the time, just nonstop. Have only like a minute or 2 for every drawing and color. As terrible as that sounds, you gotta draw a lot to learn a lot. So might as well.
You're just trying to torture yourself.
Well, that's art in general, isn't it? 1 minute for 1 minute draws for hours. Yeah, but like that gets into, if you know art, they teach you that kind of stuff. It's just typical study for bodies and stuff. You can just look at it and be like, oh, I recognize that immediately now. You know. You can take the form and everything. It's complicated, but we'll see how it goes. So is there anyone to raid tonight? Shamichu is doing Apex Legends. Voxandria is doing some game, probably not VR game. Nia's not streaming though. No. Is Nia streaming?
I don't think so.
No, she's not. Yeah, she's not streaming today. How dare you lie? VGM is doing noise. Oh, I gotta play that because it only has 2 days left for free to play. Lady Dust is doing Warhammer, and Finn Etchendra, I think that's how you pronounce it, is doing art. Raid Nia regardless. I'm thinking of doing VGM because he's doing the game that I want to... Can you raid offline people? No. You also cater, so you gotta do his game. I mean... Yes, that is a reason why, because it's his game, and like, plus it's just something I, you know, limited time. I'm gonna try it out and see if I do enjoy it. You know, we'll do this one then. Show off the game. He's the guy who made noise. Like I posted a announcement in my server that says like, hey, this game is free for like 2 days. Go try it out. Yeah, I did. So go try it out before like time runs out. You know. And see if you like it, you can go ahead and buy it. Like any normal consumerism at this point. But with that, next time we'll be doing art. And I'll see you guys then.
I'm going to die.
So am I. Of drawing. I need to start setting up that DS now.
Yeah, probably.